It's a hot one on Lake Mitchell in Cadillac.
It's almost 90 degrees today. We should have a good afternoon.
There are plenty of fish to be caught here, but today we're targeting bass. From the rocks
This really is just a rock hump.
to the docks.
Fish, big and two.
Finding some structure is key to success. These bass love the grass, and we've got some rigging tips to help keep your hooks weed-free.
And I pull it up a little bit, just bury the point a little bit so it keeps it a little bit more weedless.
We're on Lake Mitchell in Cadillac, and the bass are biting on this edition of Fisherman's Digest.
Well, yesterday morning, Grayson and I came here and to look at the lake because we hadn't been here for a while, and we launched about noon, and there was a local bass tournament going on. And we usually fish this area, but we actually sat here and watched somebody catch 3 or 4 fish right off the beach here. And this is a really great weed line in the morning, but we're going to see if we can get a few fish. Fish. There we go, guys.
What'd you get that one on?
Cutter worm.
Ooh.
Ooh, good jump.
Yeah.
That's the way to start a morning. He's a real one. Get me down in the grass. Ready?
Yep. Ooh, punch the rod. Nice job.
Not a bad way to start the morning. Good morning, guys. Scott Cormier for Fisherman's Digest here with Grayson, friend of the show, up here on Mitchell and Cadillac Lakes. We're trying to fish for some largemouth this morning. Stay tuned. Started throwing, we're seeing a lot of bait fish pop around the top, so I want to keep something that was really close to the top of the water, so I'm throwing a cutter worm with a 16th ounce head, just bringing it just below the surface, swimming it while Grayson throws a top water, try to do the 1-2 punch. So I'm actually Texas rigging it. This is a grip pin hook, so you push it all the way through, come down, get yourself in there, and I pull it up a little bit, just bury the point a little bit so it keeps it a little bit more weedless. I peg the sinker with a bobber stop. There you go.
There we go. Fish.
Oh yeah. Was that a little pike?
The little guy.
Oh, that's a little bass.
Yep.
Gotta love that topwater bite in the morning. Fish.
I saw that one grab it.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
Pike.
a northern.
Yeah. I'm glad he got off.
Okay.
Couple nice little jumps though.
Yeah.
That's the nice thing about this lake. I mean, there's so many fish in it. Good walleye fishing. There's smallmouth, largemouth, lots of walleye, lots of panfish, crappies. We saw a bunch of crappies yesterday. Just a very healthy fishery here.
Yes, it is.
There you go. I saw that one go.
Oh, he's got
Got a little weight on that one, doesn't it, Grayson?
He's got me in the weeds.
Try knocking them off for you.
Yeah, you did.
I did. I'm
Yeah.
a good job.
Perfect. Spunky little guy for how big he is. Nice little Lake Mitchell bass. Just swimming a worm. Cuttail worm.
Yeah, I think the cutter's going to be a player today.
Yep, this little guy right here. 1/16 of an ounce weight. Just bouncing it off the bottom. Pulling it up a little bit, letting it drop. Just making it easy for him. Fish.
There you go. Coming at us. There you go. In the net.
No, he's just a little guy.
Well, today we're out here, if you notice on the Garmin back there, we're in about 10.5 feet of water. But if I pan over to where the grass is, you see the grass is about 2 to 3 feet down. So, especially this morning when the fish are up on top of the grass feeding on these minnows and such this morning, a swim and worm technique is a great way to catch fish. Either that, you know, throwing a thunder cricket, something like that up above that grass. As the day progresses, the sun gets higher, those fish will move down deeper into the grass and we'll start having to flip them out. But this morning right now, it's just all fish on top. Oh yeah. Got some weight on that one? Oh yeah, nice fish, Grayson. There you go. Nice fish. Yeah. What we're doing right now is actually going out into the lake where Grayson and I marked some fish yesterday. We're looking for some offshore structure today. So we're looking for these outside break lines. You can kind of see you have 5, 6, 7 feet of water up here. We're coming up onto this little tiny hump. We didn't put a waypoint on this yesterday because there was somebody fishing on it. So I just wanted to come over and see if there's any grass around this little hump. This really is just a rock hump. There's really not any grass out here. There's some grass. It's on the back side of it.
Is that what that stuff is?
Yeah, so you have, this is really, so you can see it right here. We're right in the middle of it. I'm gonna drop a waypoint on this. I'm gonna mark this. So we're gonna come back and fish this after we go to this other spot. Dude, that looks really good. It's only about the size of a boat. And it's all covered in grass. Well, the fish can go deep and shallow very quick. As you see, we're kind of in a saddle right now between these two shallow spots. They come out of the deeper basin, they can go up and down very easy. The fish can migrate up to the shallows. We went up there and looked to see what it looked like yesterday, and there was a bunch of old spawning grounds up here, old beds up there, so they obviously use that shoreline to spawn on, and then they'll pull out this time of year, follow the bait fish, the bluegill schools. And that's what we're gonna do out here, is try to get to this deeper edge where it's 20.5 feet, but it's actually, we'll probably be casting on the break line about 8 to 10 feet on the outside of those weeds. Yeah, you're looking, I like to find a lot of deeper weed lines this time of year, especially in the summer. You can tell, I mean, we're in 15 feet of water. These weeds are topped out right about 2 to 3 feet under the surface. So there's the big canopy, those fish can get down inside and swim around, obviously. But sometimes they're gonna be just set up on the outside where the wind's blowing into the weeds, blowing the bait fish, blowing the bluegills. There we go. You think he wanted that jig? Yeah, so we actually came out here in a little bit deeper water. We actually went over this spot yesterday. Never casted at because I really thought it would probably hold a couple fish, but you know, we're out here in about 17 feet of water. There's a 10-foot hump and it's all surrounded by really nice weeds, so. Fish. I saw him actually go right down on it on the Garmin. I got it. I saw him and 2 other fish cruising on top of the weeds out in front of us, and I just threw it out in front, and he chased it right down to the bottom. Yeah, and I just put the Garmin Force on spot lock just so we could do a bunch of fan casting around here, keep the boat in one spot, because there's so many clumps around us here. Fish. Oh, feels like a good one. Oh, big pike. Big pike.
Oh yeah.
There you go. That's a dandy.
Boy, you hit that jig like he was supposed to. I mean, look at it, right top dead center.
That's a nice pike. Chunky.
Fish. Coming right up to the top, yep. I got him. You're good. Not a bad one. Right top dead center though. Yeah. Fish. There we go.
There you go.
Missed the first dock fish, now we got the second one. And that fish came off the steps. So those steps that go up onto that dock give the fish plenty of room to ambush everything, so.
Yeah.
Get him into that pontoon boat.
Just up there being a bass. Come on, Big Ned, get out of there. Oh, he broke me off.
No, they're in here.
Oh man, this whole leader is shot. I must have been drug around everything in there.
There's a 20 and 12 pound test in that little day box.
Okay, tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a quick switcheroo on the rod.
There's a fish.
Got it?
Oh, he come off.
Oh,
I mean, you don't dump too many fish on a jig.
well, we're 1 for 3.
All off the same dock.
Yeah.
Fish, big and two. There's a good one.
Oh yeah, there he is.
Now we're cooking with gas. Ouch. There we go.
Nice fish, guy.
There you.
What'd you get him on?
This is that, you know, the half-ounce jig I told
Oh,
you
yeah.
about. That. Well, I was just skipping the dock, like I always do. But it's a Strike King half-ounce structure jig. It's got a flat head, very easy to skip. This one came out from underneath the side of that boat right there. You know, it's almost 90 degrees today, about 11 o'clock, so these fish are going to be on the docks for the rest of the day. We should have a good afternoon.
You're right.
Oh yeah, another nice one. Bad net guy.
There he is.
Way to go, Grayson.
There we go.
Third time's a charm.
Yeah. Got him on a Strike King tube under a dock.
Well, today, obviously this afternoon, we're up here just scooting around these little docks. I'm using my Garmin Force trolling motor with a foot pedal, just cruising around. I'm sneaking up on these fish. I got the forward-facing sonar around 90 feet, so I'm trying to see if there's any fish on the outside edge of the docks. We have a really good drop-off out here to the left that we were forward-facing sonaring before with the pan optics, so fish. Garmin made a day today. Just threw the cutter worm on in between the docks that we were kind of fishing. Another nice little Lake Mitchell largemouth. You're a little fat guy.
Yeah. Oh, in there.
Don't need to. I got him, don't worry.
That's amazing. They're not very tall though, are they? Like you say. I hope he's got a buddy under there.
Yeah, hopefully, because he actually hit it pretty out, so that was a good catch just too.
Oh,
Yep, told you.
there was a bite. Come back. There it goes.
Oh, nice one. Love it when a plan comes together.
Sir. Man, did he choke that down?
Hey guys, Scott Cormier with this week's Strike King Tackle Box. Tell you what, on Mitchell today we had a lot of different things going on. We caught a lot of fish on a lot of different baits, but there was like 3 that really caught most of the fish. Grayson was throwing a 3.5-inch coffee tube, doing really well. Then obviously me, you know me and my jig, so half-ounce structure jig, Denny Brauer structure jig, black with blue. I also threw the Falcon Lake Craw quite a bit today, caught fish on both. But then really this morning we actually did quite a few fish on the cutter worms. You know, I was throwing the big plum crazy, we threw the blue a little bit, watermelon red, so we caught fish on a lot of different things, but it was actually a great day on the water. Look at him dig, 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 dig.
He's a spunky one.
Yeah, he is. So obviously today we had to change it up. Right away this morning we were really thinking we were going to have a topwater bite. We did get one small topwater bite, but the fish were really over the top of the grass. So that's why I was throwing the cutter worm to keep it up over the top of the grass. We threw a thunder cricket for a little while, but everything seemed to be inside the clumps. So that's when we started going down inside the clumps with a big jig and then a bug too, just to give us a little bit more presentation right down inside the weeds. Because with the high pressure system, 95 degrees today, they were just buried underneath everything.
Oh man.
Here he goes.
Look at this
Bluegill.
giant.
It's sunny.
Not easy to do.
With multiple lakes and rivers to attract anglers, Cadillac is definitely a top destination for Michigan fishing. We've seen the action on Lake Mitchell, but there's also Lake Cadillac here, and both are known for their healthy populations of bass, walleye, pike, crappie, and bluegill. The Big Manistee River, along with the Pine and the nearby Pier Marquette, each offer world-class fishing opportunities for salmon, steelhead, and trout. The rivers are also great for paddle sports. With a 7% gradient, the Pine River offers the fastest average flow rate of any river in Lower Michigan. The Big Manistee is the perfect river for camping. With multiple access points and campgrounds, you can plan anything from a 2-hour float to a 10-day camping journey. You'll find miles of hiking and biking and ATV trails to explore, multiple parks and beaches, over 24 local eateries, each one promising a unique and memorable dining experience. Downtown Cadillac offers unique shops and a vibrant social district that allows you to enjoy a beer, wine, or mixed cocktail while you shop. Cadillac also boasts 9 golf courses within 20 minutes of downtown. Fall is a great time to visit the Cadillac area for breathtaking views and eye-popping colors. Whether it's by car, by bike, by kayak or canoe, or even on foot, there are plenty of opportunities to experience the natural beauty of the changing of the season. To find out more and to plan your trip to Cadillac, go to CadillacMichigan.com.
Fish. There we go.
That's a pretty good one too.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Got him.
There we go.
Nice fish.
I tell you what, that's a good way to end the day, isn't it?
It sure is. That's a beauty.
That's a beauty. Hey guys, Scott Cormier, Fisherman's Digest. What a great day we had today. Grayson and I had a great day on Lake Mitchell.
Yes, we did. Caught some nice fish. A little on the warm side, but got some nice ones.
Absolutely. Great largemouth fishing. Everybody, have a great time, and we'll see you next week.